Did you know that I was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize? Hello, I'm Marie Curie, a pioneer in the field of radioactivity. I discovered polonium and radium, forever changing science. However, life wasn't always easy. The loss of my beloved Pierre was devastating, but I overcame every obstacle with determination. Do you want to know more about my exciting life and work? Subscribe and like the video. See you next time. I was born in 1867 in Warsaw, Poland, into a family of teachers. Being the youngest of 5 siblings, I always had an immense passion for learning, but the options for women in Poland at that time were limited. Even so, my sister Bronislawa and I made a pact to support each other in our academic endeavors. I worked as a governess to finance her medical education in Paris, and later, she helped me move to Paris to study at the Sorbonne. My days in Paris were of hard work and sacrifices. I lived austerely, sometimes on the brink of starvation, while immersing myself in my studies of physics and mathematics. But I also found love in Paris. I met Pierre Curie, a physicist just as passionate about science. Pierre not only respected my intellect, but he also supported my work. We married in 1895, and together we made some of the most fundamental discoveries of modern physics. My most notable achievements revolve around my research in the field of radioactivity, a term I coined. My husband Pierre and I worked together, often in precarious conditions. However, our commitment and passion for science never wavered. In 1898, we made a groundbreaking discovery, polonium, which we named in honor of my beloved Poland. That same year, we discovered radium, another radioactive element. These discoveries led us to win the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1903, which I shared with Pierre and Henri Becquerel. I was the first woman to receive a Nobel Prize. But I didn't stop there. My passion for science and knowledge never faded. In 1911, I received a second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for my work on radium and polonium, becoming the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes in different fields. These achievements not only changed physics and chemistry, but they paved the way for medical advances in radiotherapy. Despite the challenges I faced as a woman in science, I showed that determination and passion can break any barrier. My years of working with radioactive materials, without the proper protection that is now known, began to take a toll on my health. It was in the 1920s when I began to suffer from recurring health problems, which were later diagnosed as aplastic anemia, a disease caused by prolonged exposure to radiation. The loss of my beloved Pierre in 1906 was a devastating blow. He died in a tragic accident when a horse-drawn carriage ran him over on a rainy day in Paris. It was a dark period, but in time I found solace in our common work, in the passion we shared for science. Finally, the radiation I had been exposed to during my career led me to the grave on July 4, 1934. Despite the challenges and difficulties, I never regretted my dedication to science and discovery. Reflecting on my life, I believe my greatest achievement was not just the scientific advances I discovered, but the path I paved for future generations of female scientists. Through my work, I demonstrated that women can contribute in any field, no matter how difficult. I made it clear that the love for knowledge has no gender, and that everyone deserves the opportunity to explore their passions and curiosities. I hope my story inspires you to follow your dreams and not let obstacles deviate you from your goals. Please subscribe to learn more about other people whose lives and achievements have shaped our world. See you in the next video.